Welcome back to another episode from Simply Awesome Planet. Let's talk about feral cats. So, cat people, let's talk about the cats you see living outside, the ones that dart away when you get too close. We often lump them all together, calling them strays alley cats. But there's a really important difference we need to understand, and it all comes down to one word: feral. A feral cat is not just a pet cat who got lost. Think of it like this. Your pet cat, Mittens, is like a person who grew up in a comfortable house, used to regular meals and soft couches. A feral cat is more like someone who grew up entirely in the wild, never having that human connection, born and raised outside, without people. This isn't about choice, it's about their entire upbringing. A stray cat might have once had a home. They might have been someone's pet. If you approach them slowly, they might remember what a gentle hand feels like. They might even meow at you, asking for help. But a feral cat? Their instincts scream danger when a person comes near. They don't see you as a source of food or comfort, they see a potential threat. Their language is the language of survival, not the language of the living room. So how do these cats make it out there? It's a tough life, no doubt about it, but feral cats are incredible survivors. They are masters of their environment. Think about your own cat at home. When they get the zoomies and chase a laser pointer, that's their inner hunter coming out to play. For a feral cat, that hunter isn't playing, it's working full-time. Their diet isn't kibble served in a clean bowl at 5 p.m. sharp. Mice, voles, small birds, large insects. They are nature's pest control. This is their job, their purpose. You see a skinny cat in your backyard, your first instinct is to help. Putting out a bowl of food seems immediate. Should you feed a feral cat? The answer isn't a simple yes or no. It's more like yes, but that but is a big one. It comes with responsibility. Feeding a feral cat isn't a one-time act. Start regular feeding, and you enter a relationship. You're changing the animal's delicate ecosystem. Let's break down the good, the bad, the heart, the hardship of feeding feral cats. On the good side, providing food is an act of profound compassion. For a cat that is struggling, a reliable meal can be the difference between life and death. Build up its strength, improve its immune system, give it a fighting chance, especially during extreme weather. Hardships. Feeding without spay-neuter creates bigger problems. A well-fed cat is healthier and more likely to reproduce. Kindness can lead to an explosion of kittens. Dozens of kittens born into a hard life. Feeding must be linked with TNR. Just feeding alone is a bandage on a wound that needs stitches. There are other negatives to consider. Leaving food out can attract raccoons, possums, or skunks. That attracts problems and neighborhood tension. Cats may use gardens as litter boxes or sleep on neighbors' porch furniture. Your compassion can be seen as disruption. Here's something that blows most people's minds when they first hear it. Feral cats are not loners. We have this image of the lone alley cat, a solitary figure slinking through the shadows. And while some cats do live alone, the vast majority of feral cats live in groups. These groups are called colonies, and they are surprisingly complex little societies. A colony is not just a random bunch of cats hanging out together. It's often a family. Most of the cats in a colony are related to each other. Mothers, daughters, siblings, aunts, cousins. They form deep social bonds. Think of a colony as a tribe. They have their own territory, which they defend from outsider cats. Within the colony, there's a social structure. They share duties, like watching for danger. You might see one cat eating while another stands guard. Tail flicks, ear positions, quiet chirps that are very different from the loud meows a pet cat uses to talk to you. They even groom each other, which is a huge sign of trust and bonding in the cat world. This is their community, their support system. This social structure is one of the main reasons why the old method of catch and kill was not only cruel, but also completely ineffective. When you remove cats from a colony, it creates a hole in the environment, something scientists call the vacuum effect. Nature hates a vacuum. This is why Trap-Neuter-Return, or TNR, is so brilliant. TNR works with the cat's natural behavior instead of against it. When you trap, spay, or neuter vaccinate, and then return the cats to their own colony, they can no longer have kittens. The population stabilizes and, over time, naturally declines. But because the neutered cats are still there, they continue to hold their territory, preventing new, unneutered cats from moving in. It respects their family bonds and their connection to their home, all while providing a long-term, humane solution to population control. It's about working with their mojo, not against it. Okay, you've spotted a feral cat in your neighborhood. You've seen it a few times, darting under your deck watching you from across the street. You want to do the right thing. What are your next steps? First, just observe. Don't rush out there. Does it have a tipped ear, where the very top of one ear is cut straight across? This is the universal sign that a cat has already been through a TNR program and is spayed or neutered. If the ear is tipped, the best thing you can do is provide food and water, especially in bad weather, and know that the most important work is already done. If the cat does not have a tipped ear, and you decide you want to help, your mission is to become a responsible caregiver. This starts with food, but as we've discussed, it can't end there. Start leaving food and fresh water out at the same time every day. This builds a routine. So, as we wrap this up, let's bring it all back home. The world of feral cats is complex, and you'll know that the question is not simply, should I feed it? But how can I truly help? Well, folks, I hope this video was helpful in understanding the life of feral cats and what you can do to help them and control their population. They are so cute and look so helpless, so let's all pitch in. Thanks for watching this episode of Simply Awesome Planet, and if the urge strikes, please subscribe to be notified of future videos from our amazing animal kingdom. Until next time, folks.